Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. All right, so excuse my energy. Been up. Have a sick kid, so I'm tired. But I wanted to get this video out because I've been debating on this video for a while, and I just want to give my honest feedback and what my goals are for this channel and where I want to go next. Right. So at this point, I have completed the world of haiku. Unless they come out with some more ranges, some more networks to get into, and if they do, and when they do, I'm definitely gonna jump in it because I love the world of haiku. So I took some time to figure out the Haiku Pro platform, and it's different. It's not the story setup. You don't have Rascal or any of the guys we had in the world of haiku. So that's that. And then okay, so some of the pros that I've seen is that you get to learn a lot more um, tools that is out there, right? You get to learn, get to take in-app to another level. You get to hack passwords to another level, right? Um, but the one thing that I wanted, and the one thing that I wanted for this channel is because this channel is for beginners, basically, when you wanted to learn cybersecurity, right? And in the world of haiku, I believe that was a true platform. I've tried a few of them, and I believe that was a true platform for beginners, especially trying to learn Linux, right? Because you had Rascal coming in and being like a teacher, right? So when you're beginning something, you need a teacher. You need someone to show you the path, show you which way to go, show you, how the professionals do it, right? You just don't know it out the box. And so that's what Rascal was for, right? So they took the time to tell you, okay, we're doing this command. This is why we're doing this command. This is where you would use these commands, right? And in the Haiku Pro, you don't have that. Like, you jumping heads in, heads first, 10 toes deep. You know, you don't know. Like, as a beginner, I feel like you don't know everything there is. Like, you don't know all the tools. You don't have a strong foundation. And I believe in order to get to the Haiku Pro, you need to have like a solid foundation, like to even know where to look or how to look, or if you're telling me this word, then I'm like, okay, there's something that I can do in the terminal, so that is it's not there. So that being said, because it doesn't have like a teacher platform, it doesn't have like someone showing you the way. Now they have a what they call it, a Discord, something like that, where the community comes together and you can ask people in the community for like help or guidance and stuff like that. But if you're like a person like me, there's some things you would like to figure out if you could be pointed in a direction. Like, I don't want to have to keep asking questions because then I feel like I'm bothering people. That's just me. So I don't know. But I think in order for me to keep doing the challenges, keep doing the streaming, that I won't be able to do it with Haiku Pro, because with Haiku, if I'm saying that right, Haiku Pro, you will go through the challenges, right? And then you would have to do research. And then you have to come back and try and see if your research worked. And if that doesn't work, you have to go back and do the research. And then so it's that back and forth. And I feel like with me streaming, there's no way. that I can do that live like I did World of Haiku. So in order for me to do this one, I would have to research, do it off camera, and then once I pass it, then I can come back and record it. And I feel like that's just going to take too much time, especially in and out with life and sick kids and schools and stuff like that. So I feel like what I'm going to do is I'm going to try another platform just so I can get the content out and keep streaming so I won't lack in my channel, and then do Haiku Pro on the side, and then once I pass it, then I can come back and do that. So tell me y'all thoughts on it. I'm going to go through one of the challenges that I'm working on. I haven't finished it, but I just want to give you, just want to show you the platform on it. Because I do feel like once you get a foundation, a strong foundation, then Haiku Pro would definitely be the way to go. Right? So, this is the, let me get my mouse over here. All right, so this is the main page, right? So you have the ranges, the leadership board, the pricing, and the job connect. So with Haiku Pro, depending on what tier you go into, you can update your resume and then share your progress on LinkedIn, right? And there's different, I'm going to go ahead and log in. All right, so you can see here that I've already tried and I got 800 points. All right, so up here, so this is a dashboard. It'll show you the badges, and my badges worked here. I had issues with Haiku Pro. I mean, the world of Haiku, issues with my badges there, so I just didn't even worry about it. But here, it came good. All right, so it shows you. See my mouse? Yeah, it shows you the how many points you get and your global rank. I'm 53 out of however many. And these are the free ranges. So this platform is not like World of Haiku. This is actually in the cloud. So you would have, let me see if I can find it. See, this is locked. So you have to pay, I think the premium tier to get access to this part of it. And this is the leadership board. So this tells you who is the highest rankings. And they have the flag of the country they're in, and how many points, and the ranges that they did, and the badges that they received. Here, okay, here goes the price right here. So let's see. All right, so you have the free starter, the premium, and the basics. So right now I just got the starter, right? And because you get the starter on the labs that you do, it's not as steady as the other ones. So what I understand, because it's in the ranges, which I understand is part of it, because it's in the cloud, it's in AWS, you have to pay for anything that you use. So if you're doing the free starter range, then you're not going to have a steady connection. So just know that when you get in the starter, the free range, then sometimes your connection is going to go in and out. It happened to me a couple of times. But they said that if you get into the premium or the basics even, then you will have a steady connection. And then you can see here that it gives you how many attempts per range per day you can get here. 3 attempts per range per day. Now, I don't know if this is true because I've tried a couple of times per day on the range that I did. So I'm going to have to double check on that whenever I play again. And let's see. There was another one where you can do. Here you go, World of Haiku too. All right, so they had a tutorial that you can go through, but all right. So the ranges, you're not gonna have access to all the ranges until you pay. So, but they do give you some free ranges to play here. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to try to see if I can get past a few of them before I pay for the premium. So that's why I have not um, paid for the basics yet. But I'm a firm believer that if something works and it was something I understand, then I'm going to pay for it. I don't care how what the price is. I'm going to pay for it, right? And in the ranges, they'll tell you here, like this is level 1, and it's offensive, and it'll tell you like what are you going to be learning? CMS, public vulnerability discovery, and this one is offensive level 1, password cracking, Renaissance brute forcing, and I've seen one. Okay, so this is defensive, just like the blue side, hitting incident response, patching, defensive, and forensic. So that's one thing I like, that you're not just learning everything offensive. You're just not being a hacker trying to get into the systems. You will be able to learn different ways in how to do it. So I do like that. All right, so let's do this one. This is one that I have started, and you can judge for yourself if this is something that you like doing, or that you think you could excel in it. Go for it. Go for it. All right, so it tells you here the Renaissance brute forcing, password cracking, and Linux privileges, and they give you a story, a backstory, and these are all the skills you are going to learn. Now this is level 1, all right? All right, so let's play range. And one thing, this has been one thing. All right, so take heed of this note here, because when you're trying to copy and paste, so I've seen like in the Discord that a lot of people was having issues with copy and pastes inside the VM, and I'm on a Mac. And as long as I've had this Mac, I never really had any issues with copy and pasting on anything, right? But when I came here, I had the hardest time doing it. So I tried on my own for a few, and it was just not working. So someone in the Discord helped me, and it ended up being my Mac, the double click when you, because the Mac doesn't have like a true left and right click on the laptop. So you have to actually go into the settings and enable the double click on it on your mouse. So if you have a Mac and you're having problems with copy and pasting in this, try that. And then once you do that, then you can do this part here where you do the control option shift on your keyboard, and then you'll be able to copy and paste. All right. So here we go. And everything is timed. Everything is timed. So you're gonna have to be, and I feel like if it's time, being at a beginner level and it's time, it's like I'm not really concentrating on learning what I'm actually doing. I'm focused on beating this timer, right? Like I be trying to figure out, okay, I clicked here, I clicked here, I clicked here, but in reality, your girl is trying to beat this timer. So they give you a timer here, 59, 60 minutes, right? And this is your term. Well, this is your screen. Just this. I wish this was bigger. because my eyes, right? And here you get the objective, the same that was on the other page here. And I couldn't figure out, where my things was. But if you click here, this is your summary, and these are your goals that you have to do. And they do give you hints. They do give you 3 hints. It affects your score, but they give it to you, right? So we'll go through the hints too. And once you got to go in order here to get everything. So let's see, gather information about the target to find a vector of attack, which ports are open. Okay, so we know this, right? We did this in the world of Haiku. So open up a terminal, and we're gonna do nmap. And up here they give you your target IP right here. 10 161 104 102. Where did I do? Hold on. I did a comma. Shoot. All right. So it tells you right here. Now this is the port that's open, port 80. So you just come up here and type 80. And the one thing to note about this is that they give you the format of how they want it. So here that is 2, comma, and 2. So we got port 80. Do the comma, and then we also have port 22. And you hit submit. Now, because I played this before, they don't give, once you get your points, then you got your points, right? You don't redo the, like it doesn't start over, like it keeps track. What happened? Okay, so it keeps track of it, so you can redo the, I think it's doing it again. All right. The available resources on the web server through directory brute forcing and see if there's any information we can leverage to obtain a low privilege foothold. What is the URL path for the directory with the data disclosure vulnerability? Okay. Go to, and you can open up a browser. It doesn't have connection to the internet, so you're not going to be able to do any research within this because no internet. 104 102. All right, so this is the URL, right? So it says, what's brute forcing? So I think I have notes over here too. So if you see me looking, that's what I'm doing. Okay. And in World of Haiku, we did do this one. All right, so I used the Dirt Buster on the URL on the IP address, and it gave us some more URLs to use. So let's see if we can do this one. Let's do the data. So we're gonna go back to the browser and gonna do data. All right. And then let's click on users. All right, so now we have user 1 and user 2. So what is the URL path for the directory with the data disclosure vulnerability? So we're going to do, this is our URL path right there. And see, this is it reconnecting. You're going to lose connection in the free tier. And data, and then users. And submit. Wait. Oh, hold on. All right. All right, leveraging what was found from the data disclosure vulnerability, you can go to save the data to a file and see if this is a password we can crack. Then try to log in on the target machine as user 2 with SSH. What is the flag? Okay, so what we did, okay, so they said user 2. So let's click on user 2. All right, so this is the username, right? This is the password. This is in the hash. All right, so this is where you need to open up a terminal. Okay, let's copy this first. Copy, and then is it control? Oh, you do have a note. There it is. Okay. See, it's. Okay, we're gonna copy that E5E. Okay, and then we're gonna go back here, and then we're gonna do just like we did in World of Haiku. We're gonna do John, but first, we have to do the echo. I'm gonna name this user 2 password. All right, now we're gonna do John. User 2 password. All right, and right here would be our password. So minutes. There we go. All right, so user 2 all right, so I got it right here. So now it saved your notes, which is good. We're gonna SSH. User 2. It's 10, 161, 104, 102. And then you want to continue, just type yes, and a password, secret. All right, so now we are in. And then, of course, we can do who am I to confirm, user 2. All right, and it says What is the flag? So let's see what's in here. All right, there's our flag. Gonna copy that. Nope, that's the wrong thing. So you can't just copy and paste in here. So what you're gonna have to do, so we copied it, we're gonna have to open up the and then copy it from here, copy from the clipboard. And then try that. All right, so we got that one. All right, now this is where I had stopped. All right, so and they give you check marks as you complete it. So we on the privilege escalation. So this is where I have to research, and so we'll go through the hints and see. See, if you try to deface the web page now, you get denied. Find a low-hanging fruit privilege escalation path. Which two commands used together provide elevated permissions? All right, so which two commands? I think it's ls. So I can bring it down. I haven't really figured. Okay, so you type in help. Just break in. Probably shouldn't be doing this while I'm so tired, but all right, let's look at the hints. So click on the hints. And I don't know why. Maybe they have to work this part out. Like you lose everything and you just see the button. So it's been going in and out. But I understand. And then you have to hit the like button again. And then it's going to show your 3 hints. So, and it would affect your points. But at this point, we don't care. We're just trying to learn. So click continue. And see, one of the first checks for privileges should be seeing what pseudo privileges our user has. What command shows you your user's pseudo privileges? Do some research for privilege escalation on this command. So this is where you would have to go and do the privilege escalation research. I don't want that one. I'm typing in notes for when I do have time. So let's see if we can do, because we know sudo is almost like a command admin thing in Windows. Well, I don't. I just wanted help. User 2 is not in the suitor's file. This incident will be reported. Okay, suitor's file. So user 2 does not have but I wonder if user 1 does, because we didn't look at user 1, did we? So let's see. Let's go back. Okay, user 1. Here we go. Copy. I don't know if I feel like I'm pressing the right buttons to get the command up. Five, 3, 3. I forgot what the thing was. All right, reconnect. Ugh. I'm trying to move it out the way and I can't. And this is why I have to do this off camera, because it's not a smooth transition. It's not a smooth transition. I wish they can have it. I wish they can have like another world of Haiku just outside of the cloud. Maybe they can advance on it, because now I can't even scroll up in here inside the terminal. I can't even scroll up. So this is where a lot of my time is wasted, trying to get the clipboard open and reconnecting the lab, and finally getting this where I needed to get it. And like I said, I understand because it's in AWS, but now I'm trying to get the clipboard back up. BAA. Let's see if we just go to the terminal and do it. Okay, we're gonna open up another one. All right, en route. I'm too fast for it. Yeah, see, I don't want this to go too far, so I got to play catch up with this. It's not even typing. So, you guys, let's just go through the hints on this one real quick. With those permissions in mind, research password cracking with John Unshadow. See, this is another one, a new one. Like, we knew John in World of Haiku, but I have no idea about the Unshadowed one. So that was interesting. And I lost connection again. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna stop the game. I'm gonna stop the video here. So you guys, let me know. The, these are the pros and these are cons. These are my honest opinion. But I will still try it, just because it's a challenge for me. But again, my platform, what I'm trying to do is strictly for beginners, and for someone coming in like out of college or trying to transition over. This is not a true beginners platform. Like, they gave us a teacher, I feel like, in freshman class, but like once you get to sophomore level and stuff like that, then you don't get anything. You just got to dive in and do your own research. And the thing about doing the research is there's so much stuff out there containing to cybersecurity. Like, you have to know exactly which one that they're referring to, so you can spend hours on researching and not come up with the one that you need for this particular game. So that's what I mean, like having someone point you in the in the right direction. They give you hints, but you still have to go out and do research within this mass internet where everything and everybody uses this tool for this one. They use this tool for hacking. They use this tool for John and Hydra and stuff like that. So if you don't know which one to use for this particular game, then you can go down a rabbit hole. So that being said, I'm gonna stop it here, and then my next video will be probably on a different platform until I figure out this one and just stop disconnecting me. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comments below. So, and we'll learn this thing together, right? All right, see y'all later. Bye.